We're here for the satay. Come. Everything here in the bazaar is so laden with sugar that if you drink it, you probably have diabetes and you probably need to cut off your leg. Okay, so this vlog is where my videographer Shafiq is forcing me to go to a bazaar Ramadan. I've never been to a bazaar Ramadan before. I ordered from a bazaar Ramadan before, but I never physically been there because it's hot, it's sweaty, and there's way too much people, and it rains. So why are we going to a bazaar Ramadan right now, Shafiq?
To shoot some vlog and to experience the bazaar.
No, more like torment me and make me sweat, and then you have a wet shirt, and it's raining, guys. It's raining. You see, it's raining. I don't think it's gonna happen. Let's see. Shafiq. Like right now, hujan panas cannot go. Later, you know, China they say got sun one, got rain one. If you kena the rain, you headache. You know, tak boleh tapi.
To me.
No.
Wrong, you can wrong.
I don't know.
Support lah.
What's the most atas bazaar?
TTDI lah.
Okay.
TTDI.
So is it aircon bazaar?
No lah. Bazaar ikut aircon. That is food fest.
Why they don't put a bazaar in a food fest? Actually, a bazaar is a food fest, what?
Because they need to fry, they need to panggang all that
They all cook the food.
Yeah, but food festival also cook the food there.
But then last time when we go to the Penang, the food is outside not indoor.
So why they don't have an indoor bazaar?
Little fire alarm.
I think they do have indoor, but ada kan?
So what's good at
Macam
TTDI Bazaar? Let's see. TTDI Bazaar.
TTDI.
TTDI Bazaar.
Bazaar Ramadan, TTDI.
You know why I don't go bazaar? You know, a lot of the drinks is like potong kaki drink.
Ramadan.
You know what's a potong kaki drink? Do you see the amount of sugar that they have Milo? And then I have never seen people put Milo and sugar and more sugar and then condensed milk on the Milo. So that's why like you go bazaar. If you want to be healthy, I don't know whether the bazaar is the best choice of food. Hey, we're here at my first Ramadan Bazaar in TTDI. So let's go find out how does it feel like. Okay, look. Am I gonna sweat and don't like the bazaar? Or is Shafiq gonna be right and I end up buying a bunch of Let's find out. See if I can eat healthy here. Looks like I felt coconut water but with sugar. Not going so well so far for the Ramadhan Bazaar. Thank you. Is it gonna be super sweet? Yup. Laden with sugar. Very healthy. I think there's a word that goes around. It's called potong kaki right? Because everything here in the bazaar is so laden with sugar that if you drink it, you probably have diabetes and you probably need to cut off your leg. Like the coconut water already has sugar already, so I don't need. Like coconut water is sweet, and then put sugar, so I can't imagine what they put inside that. We got curry puff, right? And Adam, what you guys want? Like, let me know. Like, okay, this one looks good. Barbecue, good choice. Healthy. Barbecue is healthy. By the way, there's a fan inside the thing. Inside the so it doesn't get hot.
Tapi kat sini banyak.
So this one is burger. Oh, so this is the viral burger, the one with the cheese one. But the line very long. Never mind. What's the line? Are we gonna line up to buy? Okay, so fun fact is this, like a lot of people, they don't understand this, but most lines are manufactured in business. Just to let you know, like, you look at that line, the burger's there. right? But this one they learn in Japan. Like in Japan, a lot of places are crazy for the lines, but the reason why they have small lines is actually they only have like 5 seats, 6 seats, right? Same thing, well, the same thing's happening here. Like there's a line because I process slower, right? I make the food fresh. I make people wait, right? So when you do these kind of things, what happens is that then people wait for the line, but as long as the product is good, then you kind of manufacture the line. And when you manufacture the line, what that does, it creates a scarcity effect that people start lining up and buying, just like us. I have no idea what we're in line for, but it looks good. Shafiq, what are we in line for?
US.
Are you sure? Because it does not look like the skewer line. It looks like the burger line. But then there's like 10 burgers there. There's 10 burgers there, so I don't know what's going on. Let's find out. I knew it. Wrong line. Hey, Chikan, wrong line. That's for the burger. We're here for the satay. Come. Okay, let's buy the satay. You turn.
You pull out. Okay.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
The one?
Sedap lah.
Okay, let's try. I need the beef. A bit hard, but still good. Here's my business lessons from observing booths like this. The ones that always have queues, what you realize, they have strong social media presence. They do a lot of content and they convert online to offline. So the one we're lining up here, Pit Boy, they do a lot of online content. That's why they're viral. Like people review, all that kind. Another thing to notice is also the ones that you always get the most, they're very clear with what they're selling. They don't try to sell everything, they sell one thing and make sure that one thing is unique, right? And they put it as a highlight. So if you notice later, we're gonna turn the camera, right? So you notice the banner, right? The banner. So if you look at the banner, it's just like brisket. That's it. And then what I noticed, like the ones that don't have lines, it's because either the banner's too small or they don't use real estate. So even as a booth, right, there's different real estate. So you got like the table, but then you waste the space if you don't put anything underneath and on top. A lot of people put on top, but they don't put anything underneath. Right? So what you need to realize is like it seems like more traffic. Like when people come in, it's occupied, you know, people are standing in front, people are in line, and you're being blocked. So you need to maximize your real estate. So what's on the top, so that people can see you or find you, right? Above head. And then what's on the bottom, so that people pass by, and then the picture needs to be clear with your offer, then people come, right? Notice the ones that also get a lot of traffic is we don't do cash payment anymore, so they put the QR code up front so it's easier to process. Now in the food industry, one thing you also need to realize, there are 3 ways to get customers. You have good food, or have a performance or showmanship. So performance, showmanship, where I'm cooking something, there's smoke coming out. There's performance and showmanship. You think about famous Amos. Performance and showmanship, because every time I pass by, there's the cookie smell. So right now we're lining up because there's a barbecue beef smell and it smells very nice. Or the third one is the environment or the experience. So people go there because of the photo, because they can take pictures. So I'm lining up and I'm buying this for you to show you performance and showmanship. They have the mac and cheese, and then they have a big cheese wheel, right? It doesn't add much flavor, but to be very honest, it's just the showmanship. The barbecue, it's most usually grilled, but why they cook it here, so there's a showmanship, there's a smell, and that's how you grow the whole business, right? So even in bazaars, there's a way to do business to maximize your output. So why am I hanging in line? Because most of the time, it's not the beef that's taking long. They need to scoop, they need to blowtorch the cheese, and that's taking long. But then when there's an artificial line, it goes all the way to the back, and people think it's good, right? So these are things that ultimately people need to realize is like, no matter what business you're in, ultimately you're in the business of human psychology. Know what humans want, what presses their buttons, and that's how you make money. That's it. Okay, thank you so much. Let's go. Okay, so that concludes our end of this Ramadan Bazaar. Okay, I like it. I'm warming up to the idea,
Not hot?
but it's still hot. And it's raining, so let's run before the rain comes. See you next time.